Good morning, everyone. I thought it was about time that I filmed another short yoga video for you, so welcome along. It's Saturday morning here where I am. I would normally be teaching on a Saturday morning, but no longer. So just a nice short flow for Saturday morning or whenever you're doing it. So we're just going to start off by lying on our back. If you're not comfortable lying on your back and you're pregnant, you can always sit up and you can just switch your legs from side to side. That's fine, that's an option. And you just want to make yourself comfortable here on the floor. Just wherever your arms want to be, and it may not be behind your head, it might be up, it might be down. Just see how you feel. And you're just going to let the knee fall out to the side and back, other side and back. And we want to try and avoid sensations maybe that are too strong around the hip joint, grinding, popping. Just really take it easy, and you're going to allow the ribs and back to kind of lift up as you swish side to side. That's good. And then you might start to take both knees over, maybe your leg lifts out. See how you feel, just nice and gentle. Little side to side movement here. And we're going to come back to this in a few different ways. Side to side. And again, we don't really want to let the sensations in the body, if you feel them, settle around the joints too strongly. You want to feel a nice broad sense of the body working. Sometimes that might just be a feeling of tightness in the body or a pulling, that's fine. And then once you're going to do one more, you're just going to let the feet come back onto the floor, feet come wide, and then the knees can just drop in for a little second. Or if your arms are tired, take them down by your sides, that's totally fine. And again, if you're pregnant, lying on your side or sitting up, that's fine. And I'm just going to release, lift your right leg up, and then you're going to push and lift. Now some of you here will want the support for the middle of the body. See how it feels. Remember, legs do not have to lengthen out. There is, I find, a sweet spot as well as to how far you want to lengthen that leg towards the floor. Other way, down and left, down and left, down and left, down and left. And you can make it a little more challenging by bringing your hands up. But really, we want to feel a lot of the work in this section of the body. Other side. Where did we start off now? So it's down and up. Down and up. And I'm really using this foot that's left behind to just give me a bit of stability on the floor. What tends to happen is the knee can sort of fall out to the side. See how you get on. Down and up, down and up. And again, if you're pregnant, you would be doing this seated rather than lying down. Down and up, or just, propping yourself up a little off the floor. Down and back, down and back, down and back. Couple more times. Good. And then both feet can come up and then down. Just a little ease out of your back, so it may look like this. You might have hands on knees or behind. I quite like to draw little circles here with the knees. It feels good for me. And then your feet come down, and you're just going to lift the hips up. Just tuck this in here so you can see a little bit better. And again, arms do not have to clasp underneath the body. And you can kind of lower down and up a few times to get a comfortable position. It really just depends on your own body, head and neck nice and light. Feet might turn out a little to the side or be a little bit wider, that's fine. And then you're just working to lift a little glutes. If you struggle to find a nice position for your lower back, sometimes higher up, sometimes a little lower down. If you do want to clasp your hands, go ahead. Just breathe in here. pushing into the feet. And then lowering down, and then one more time, knees up and knees down. Then you're just going to roll onto your side here. So this was a nice one that I found yesterday. Now you're down to make sure you're not going to kick anything over behind you. Just lying on your side and resting. You can be down here. I just don't particularly find that comfortable, so it can be up here. And you're just going to swing the leg forward and back. It's harder than it looks. This is definitely the stiffer side of my body. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. And you can even bend the knee, doesn't really matter. Just a little swing of the leg. And then the foot comes down, the arm does the same, forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. And just similar to the hips, you don't really want to feel that much grinding, or if any, if you can avoid it, in the shoulder. And everyone's movement is going to look a little bit different. So just swing, swing. And then to make it challenging, you're going to have the leg even. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. 2 more times. Good. 1 more. Well done. Up we come. So you can take a little moment here. I never teach forward folds with straight legs now. And where your head is has quite a big impact on the rest of the chain down the back of the body, so feel free to lift it up, feel free to drop it down, whatever feels best for you. And then up. Swing the feet around to the other side. Again, just knowing where you are. You're not going to destroy ornaments in your house. And again, you just want to feel comfortable here. There's a little bit of waking up the muscles on this bottom side, a little bit of engagement there. So you're just going to come forward and back. And then you go, this is the stiff side. I thought the other side was the stiff side. So again, it's not too much of like a chest pop thing going on. It's just back, forth, back, forth. Really working kind of from the lower body, because we know on this side that we're going to get arms join in. Couple more times. Good. And then the arm just over and then back. You want to turn the head, fine, just whatever feels good. Forward and back. Everyone's joints are different, slightly different. They kind of work along the same broad principles, but then the finer details we do not share. So just go with what feels right for you. And then you're going to add in the leg here. So a little bit of coordination, which is all that good brain stuff. Forward and back. Forward and back. Forward and back. Good. Forward and back. Well done. Last one. Just push yourself up here. You're going to come to kneeling now. I've been spoiled. I've been doing this on the carpet for the last few months. Back onto the solid floor now. Seriously though, if you want to put a blanket or you want to put your mat onto a carpet, that's absolutely fine. We're just gonna see, we have our arms can be pretty wide here, fingers can turn out, just taking account of what structure we have in the upper body here. You're just gonna arch up and then release. So you're never just settling down into the full flexibility of the back, just enough, I like, to feel a little bit of a stretch down the front of the body. Arch and then back, and then what can be quite nice is moving a hand back, and then as you do it again, other hand moves back, pushing into the floor, just taking your time. Press and then press. Good, one more time. Press and then press. And then you're going to even out a little, shaking out. You can always be on your forearms, you can be on fists, we're not fussy. Send your leg back here, just lift, and then an arm. One without the arm, up, with the arm. Again, leg, arm, leg, arm, leg. Now I was just going to say here that I can lift my leg and arm much higher, but it just puts all of the tension into the spine, especially the lumbar spine, lower back. It's not good for me. Up, other side, knee comes in, take the opposite leg back, prepare. You're just going to lift and then up, lift and then up. Now moving on, over time, it takes time. This took me 18 months, maybe more. We want to get the butt to be what's lifting the leg. It's not the full story, but often hamstrings will take over. Up, reach, up, reach, up, and reach. Good. Tucking those toes under. Up we come for a downward dog. And I just like to teach now with the march in the legs. So much so that you can lift an arm and then the other arm. And it's just a nice, easy downward facing dog. And then your knees come down. You're going to face forward. You might want a little padding under your knees. You can take this posture, this next set of postures, seated as well if you want to. So you would have this left leg folded in a little more than the right. That's totally fine if that's your option. And you might want to lift and then walk forward. Up to you. I'm going to come to kneeling here. This is one that we've had in class for a little while. So you're going to lift up here and just take a little step out. Now not everyone's hips will step out to this angle, so you can lunge forward if you like. And then back. And then out. And some days, just in full transparency, this is a lot wobblier than others. So see how it feels. Out. And then you're going to hold the next one. And then the arm swings, left arm and back. Now feel free to move stuff around if it's not feeling great. And back, down, back, down, back. And if you're feeling fancy, down and left, down and left. See how it feels. You might just want to stay here. If you're seated, just the arms. This time, arm comes over. Now, I also have to move the bottom leg. I am not in proportion to just land and stay as I am. And then maybe a little higher. See how you feel. Arm can lift, just an extra bit of balance. Good. And then you're going to shuffle onto your side here. Take care of your shoulder. We don't really want to be down and back with all this stretch, so see if you can kind of structure the joint so it works well for you. You're just going to lift the hips. Only one more. Up. See if the leg lifts. And then back down. Swing around. And we'll come to kneeling on the other side. Or if you're seated here. So again, while we're lunging, you can be here, forward and back. Or we sweep. Or both. Side to side. Similar thing. So from kneeling, you're just going to step out, take a few goes on this side. So again, it might be stepping forward. Again, not into the biggest lunge that you could possibly manage. Just whatever feels good. A couple more times. Good. And you're going to stay. Arm swings and back. Swings and back. Swings and back. Swings and back. Good. Maybe the leg lifts. Some days that does not go well. Take your time. Take care. Whoop. And then you're going to hold it over to the side. I'm going to shuffle here. leg can lift, and then see how much higher it wants to lift. Down we come. Good. So again, not sinking too much here. Every time I do that I get a twinge in my shoulder. I'm going to stop showing you that one. So it doesn't really matter where this arm is either. It can be flat, can be a fist, whatever helps you. Even the act of just attempting to lift the hips off the floor is still pretty beneficial for the body. So you're going to lift up and then down. You can do that again. Maybe the leg wants to lift, maybe it doesn't. And then down. Good. Onto the front of the body, nearly done. Now again, if you're pregnant and you're not lying on the front of your body, kneeling, and then you can do 8 little circles on one leg and then 8 little circles on the other leg. Or if you do want to take the option here, lying on the floor, just make sure the upper body's comfortable. You're going to stretch the legs, and the legs, you want to feel like they're stretching out from the hip rather than a bend at the knee. See this kind of stuff all the time. So long, and then they have no option but to lift. And then we're going to do 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, switch legs if you're kneeling. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feet can come down. If you're kneeling, take a cat stretch and a cow. If you're on your back here, you might want to slide your arms back, forward, back, forward, back, forward. One more. Maybe the legs left, maybe they don't. Then you're going to come down.